Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is not your regular Coleslaw video. I'm usually playing with my friends, laughing and having a good time. This game is a solo Let's Play. We are going to be doing some funny stuff. It's all about breaking the fourth wall, having a good time. I think you'll really enjoy it. If you have the time, please keep watching. I think you'll really love it. There's not many edits. There's not many captions. It's just me and you, and we're playing this game together. So yes, please enjoy. I hope you love it. Please let me know if you love it in the comments below. Love you. Hi, everybody. This is weird. I don't really talk to like a camera. Anyways, what's going on? This is Stanley Parable. And I got a crappy webcam because I thought this game would not be the same without a webcam. I have not seen anyone play this game for years. And I don't remember most of it. I saw like Markiplier play it and like Jacksepticeye play it. I remembered it being great and being like, oh my gosh, I want to play this so bad, but I only have an Xbox. But we have a PC now, so we can play the game. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm not even gonna tell you anything about this game because I want you to experience it with me. I don't remember most of the game, so let's get into it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
So true!
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Here we are, y'all. This is Stanley Parable. What can we do? Can we type? Can we type? Okay, you can't jump. That's already something. You can't jump. So that's pretty crazy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I guess so.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Can I go in any of these rooms? Hey, my room's closed. Unless I'm in the wrong... Who closed my door? Who closed my door? Who did that? Okay. Yeah, let's go somewhere else. I like how there's absolutely nothing outside. This is our view, everybody. Imagine going to your new house and then this is your view. That'd be pretty crazy. So true. One in here. You can turn the computers off, so that's a good time. Oh. Yeah! Screw your computer! Screw your computer! We gotta get in crisscross applesauce mode.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Well, Mr. Announcer Man, I'm gonna do everything I can to find something cool, so... 420, get it? Because... Okay, let's just move on. Did that close by itself? It was me. It was me. It was me. I scared the garbage out of myself. That's okay. spilt our coffee. Come on now. Spilling your coffee on the floor. Is that you? I can't even talk to you. Just kidding. I couldn't resist. I'm already talking to you again. That's okay though.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now this is where this game gets twisted. I don't have to go on the door to my left. But I could. You know what? Today we're gonna take the door on the left. I'm gonna take the door on the left. Look at that. See? Aren't you happy now?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Do not alter without a whiteboard manager. There's a whiteboard manager? Come on now, whiteboard manager. I'm scared. I don't want to miss anything. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Oh yeah, you know we're unique. They're actually talking to you. They're not talking to me. I'm not unique. It's actually you. You can go in the broom closet. I remember this. I remember this.
Into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, there is something with the broom closet, but I'm not gonna do that right now. We're gonna do it later. All right. I know there's something with the broom closet, but we're not gonna do that today. We're gonna keep going.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm feeling rebellious. We're not gonna go upstairs. No, no, no. I am scared. This just scares me.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my coworkers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
What is happening?
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah, like all the same.
Repeating. No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Stop it.
But at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
I'm
he
scared.
Just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
So true. There it is.
Stanley
there it
felt
is.
To have finally found an answer.
Oh,
an explanation.
yes.
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Ah, yeah, we're good.
He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job.
Yeah, someone pinched me. This is all a dream.
This while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun. And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
So true!
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
It's okay, I got voices all the time.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
I never have to take responsibility.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Yeah, you're so true.
The voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the
Yeah.
voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How
Yes.
else would the voice explain all that? This
Yeah, so
voice was
true.
a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this
How?
was a dream.
How do I do that?
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt
right, close
the
your
cool
eyes.
weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
I don't like it.
the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Oh, it sounds so great.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job.
So true.
Let me continue pushing the buttons.
I love
Please.
jobs.
It's all I want.
All I want
I
to do is
want my
press buttons.
apartment and my wife
I love
and
my
my
wife.
job.
I
All
don't
I
have.
want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Ah.
My life is normal.
Oh, it sounds so
I am
good.
normal.
I am so normal.
Everything will be fine.
So true.
I am okay.
That did not sound like you were okay. I'm sorry to tell you. Oh no, we are not. We are still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Okay. Does that mean it's over?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Hold on a second. I'm Stanley.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Is
But on
that
this
me?
particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she
Oh my
knew.
gosh.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Oh.
I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Yes.
I know what is real and what isn't.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body,
That's what I would do too.
and then she turned and ran.
If I saw a dead body on the sidewalk, I'd probably just stare at it and run anyways too. Is that the end? There we are. Then we wake up and we're Stanley again. This is that game. We do this over and over until we can't find a different ending. So let's get on to another one, right?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Probably, you know. Silly old me, Stanley. I forget everything, man.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know what? I'm kind of a bad boy a little bit. I'm a little bit of a bad boy, so go through the right door. The right door is always right. Just remember that always.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room. And
Well, I'm a
Stanley
bad
knew it
boy, I'm
perfectly
sorry.
Well, perhaps
No,
he
no,
wanted
no,
to
no.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Actually, that's what it was. That's actually what it was. I love the employee lounge like more than anything in this whole entire building. That's what I was trying to do.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Ah, so
it had
true.
really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
I can't
Stanley
jump.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Wow,
Debating
this is
that
such a
even though
great
all
room.
your co-workers have
I can't
mysteriously
believe we're in
vanished,
this room.
here you sit looking
I
at
love
these
this
chairs
room.
and some paintings. Really worth it.
What's he saying? I love this room. That's what I was trying to say. If you didn't hear me.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy,
Oh,
and
come
reflected
on.
poorly on his overall personality.
Oh, come
It's
on.
possible that this is why everyone left.
Okay, what? Call me creepy.
Stanley
What do you guys
sat
think?
around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
So true. I'm not waiting for any dialogue, actually. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to admire the lounge. You told me to admire the lounge. That's what I love, is the lounge. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna admire it for a little bit longer. Look at that plant. Have you ever seen a plant like that? I don't think so. I don't think you've seen a plant like that. So pretty. Such a pretty plant. Okay, I'm done. I hate this lounge. So
But at
crazy.
last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the
Sweet.
first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, I forgot. I don't know how to turn left.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I love you.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
That's where vibe
There's
is.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Ooh.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me.
That's an open door.
Asking for her.
Her? Mrs. Stanley? Stanlita? Stanlitas? I love Stanlitas. Let's go meet her.
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside.
Can I
to
put it
let
in the
her
crane?
back into your life. She's been waiting.
I don't like dog.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To
Yes.
reach out to her.
I'm so
if
excited.
you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I love her. She's my everything. What's up, Stanlita? How's it going? Love you as always. 427. Look at us.
Is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Stanlita.
I just got the bread out of the oven.
I love you. Thank you so much for making bread.
Alright. Okay, there we go.
So
All right,
true.
now, I want you to come in and tell me all about
You're down.
I got you.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Voice inside my head. That was not cool. I got excited for 1 second that I had a loving wife, and now I get to cry when I get off of this YouTube video. Thanks. All right, I guess we're... I'm leaving.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Okay. All right, I guess we're going inside. Can I get in any of these? I don't like this story anymore. Hello.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
I didn't do anything. Please don't make me die. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't want to press it. I don't want to press B. It's gonna make me press B, isn't it? It's gonna make me press B. What's in here? Why can't I go in my own bedroom?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
I'm so glad. You know what, voice in my head? What do you do? What do you do? You know what you do? You sit in my brain and you keep making fun of me. I can get rid of you at any time. I hate you. Just kidding. You're not that bad. You're the only person that talks to me.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Yeah.
Now he's pushing a button.
That's...
Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Microwave! Can we... Hey, wife, What? How rude of me. I didn't even call you by your name. Stanlita, do we have any Hot Pockets so I can put in the microwave? Microwave! Sorry.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
So
From
true.
behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Why are you so rude? Watch TV. That's my TV. You want to watch TV, Stanlita? Let's do it. Let's do it.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
That is not a TV.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Well, maybe I don't want to watch a filing cabinet today. Maybe I want to watch a good episode of Stranger Things or something. I don't know.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either.
I'm imagining.
Choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
Oh yeah, well imagine this.
That his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press O to prepare dinner. Here, I got the Hot Pockets. I got the Hot Pockets. Ready? Oh, is it not? Oh, it's 0. Okay, sorry. My hands weren't ready. I didn't wash my hands. Okay, my hands are all washed now. I got you now. Let's make some Hot Pockets.
As he wandered through
that is not Hot Pockets.
He began to fill it with many possible
I don't know how to cook either.
Destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Hold on. What did you say? The Stanley Parable has lines and a game with a baby? Okay, I didn't remember that, but I guess I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
One more time.
But there is no
There's
answer.
my wife. There she
How
goes.
could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Fred, you stole Stanlita from me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The next time, I'm gonna act like I'm going out and be like, oh look at how cool we are. Look at how cool and cute we are. I'm gonna hit you in the mouth with my elbow.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That
So
as long
true.
as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Fine. I'm not gonna do it. For you. We're gonna sit here in silence. How's your day? Great. I hope it's good. I can't hear you, so guys, I really want to press this button. How's the kids? Okay, I
You
got to
see?
press the button. I'm
Can
sorry.
he just not hear me?
I
How can I tell
can't
him
hear
in a
you.
way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself. How can I get him to see what I see? How
You
can I
can't.
make him look at himself?
You know what? I have a good idea. How do you make me look at myself? Put a mirror in front of my freaking face, you poopy butt mouth. This guy's getting on my nerves.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
No.
But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
Nope.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
sure. Go ahead.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see.
Okay.
Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And
I did not like that ending at all. That was scary, actually. I don't want to live like Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley, you gotta live like this stupid voice in your head. But we're gonna leave this till the next episode. So I want to say thank you so much for watching this video, hanging out with me on the webcam. Promise this part 2 will come out very soon, so you don't have to wait any longer. We're gonna get a super cool ending. It's gonna be great. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please come to the next part. If you would like to, please hit that like and the subscribe button. If you kind of liked it. If you didn't, then whatever. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Peace out.
You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9?
21.